Well, it's the 9th of February 2014 and we're back on to the blueberries in the ericaceous soil. During the year I've also put some bilberries in, and they also like ericaceous. I had a few blueberries but not very many because the blackbirds generally got to them before I did. They liked it. So I'm going to have to put quite a lot of netting up along here. The ericaceous soil I've supplemented with wood chip, and also I think it's had some horse manure underneath it. So we're still going with the ericaceous and just weeding it off, and then we will I'll put some more soil and possibly put some rabbit manure around it, I think.
Yeah, rising up at the ground here.
Oh right. That's the bilberries there. Haven't had any bilberries yet. Get my shadow off it. But there's some nice little plants. I think you know all about bilberries, don't you, Helen? Because you actually got some wild ones, didn't you? In when you went to.
I remember on the island of Skye, we used to pick. On a holiday once with children, we picked bilberries from the tops of the hills.
But then you found some with Victoria, didn't you?
Oh, that's right, we did in Herefordshire. In the Black Mountains.
Yeah, so that'd be nice. But obviously we wouldn't need to net everything because the blackbirds seem to find it. Says the weeds aren't too vicious here. Seem to get an awful lot of buttercups, but they're not too bad. And
willow herb.
Hmm?
Do willow herb growing here?
Yeah, a lot of woody willow herb, isn't there? And that one behind you is some groundsel, isn't it, Helen?
Oh yeah, a piece of groundsel there. Bunnies will like.
Yeah, you're going to pull it up for the rabbits then?
Yes.
Being protected from the frost by that bit of polythene, isn't it? Alright, so how many blueberries plants are there? Can you
There's this big one here.
Yeah.
One here.
The
one's got
blueberries,
the red stems, isn't it?
they got the red stems. 1,
3, 4. Is that one there?
yeah. So they
5.
get more established. They
Sure,
take.
This looks like you're dead.
It does look a bit dead, that one. They take a few years to get established into big plants. I mean, if you go to a garden centre to buy them, the big ones are always quite expensive. But most of these came from Poundland. So mind your back though, Helen. Mind your back. And they've grown up from pound-sized ones, and now they're some of the reasonable size. Well, we've got some old horse manure over there that came in all hay and stuff nearly a year ago now. Let's see whether it's any good for putting on the blueberries. Ah, this is rotted down reasonably well. Some worms in it. Of course, when it rots down, the volume of it goes down. But I'm sure this will be an acid-based manure rather than alkaline, because no one ever put any lime on this. So that was saved by an ericaceous soil for however much a bag, and it'll give some nutrients. This is hard going this barrow. Into the mud pit. Well, I've got these bags of rabbit manure, which has got a lot of wood shavings in it, and I'm going to put that on the top. I've grown Jerusalem artichokes all around the border of some of my allotments on the windward side, and the stems give a bit of protection. And after I've dug up the artichokes, I stick the stems back in the ground because they seem to last, well, a year or perhaps longer, and act as a windbreak. So on the blueberry and the bilberry area in the ericaceous soil, I've now put 2 bags of the rabbit manure on the surface as well, so it's got a good thickness of acid soil. And I've also put the some Jerusalem artichoke stems around, and that'll give a little bit of protection from the wind, a bit more protection. That's the bilberries, and they have a sort of green stem, and they're the blueberries. That's plastic on the back there. I use that for wind protection and also to reflect a bit of the sunlight to keep them a bit warmer. And this red one in the foreground here, that's another blueberry, and they're just beginning to shoot. Won't be long before they've got leaves on them. So you have to be patient with these. It doesn't happen overnight, but hopefully once they're established, I'll be able to take some cuttings off and all sorts. Right, bye for now.